Try forward and spill like a typhoon to the rain. Live in the streets where the money's hunted by drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change it. I'm changing it. Get your dollar straight and circulate. Then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop. That's dangerous. If you ain't with it, you throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't got time. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the rules. Stack with me. Don't come through. The bad energy. Vibe. Don't waste my time. Drip, she in my wrist, that's a freezer. Give me assist, give me teamwork, keep it consistent, go the distance. There you go. No, don't go think I don't wanna know. She looking at me like she feeling me. Girl, the way you be moving, the stuff you be doing, you tripping out and it's killing me. Man, I swear to God, you be tripping. I can't even do it. My go, I'm Tiffany. Damn, and she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it. No, she cannot scissor me. Mark your spot, that boy get. Don't send him to God. He finna get blessed on. I get the paper. I'm talking about Benjamin Franklin. Not talking about the one that you sketch on. He play dumb, get his on. Hit a crib, but he loving on red bone. Now I'm hard to reach. I'm about my cheese. I'm moving around with two phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head. Get down. Back street boys, cause it make you dance, but you better get your groove on. And I'm not talking about, but it talking and we get it started. Pull up in the
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Tackle this man, bro.
The NFL's second leading rusher in 2022.
The defense.
Here's Derrick Henry. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
play action. Tannehill. He's going to air one out. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Well, for the Titans in 2023, they figure to be a team that battles for a division title. At least that's what it looks like from my vantage point, Charles. What do you think needs to go right for them to win the AFC South?
I think some retooling, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And when you start with the offensive line, their pride and joy, they've got to rebuild that part of the team because that's the engine that makes their offense run. Everything comes off the fact that their offensive line usually controls the line of scrimmage.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 20. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Carr. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised as we just saw there.
Here's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, now Carr. And he'll find Moreau here. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath, If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Chris Olave, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. In motion left is Hopkins. A first down carry for Henry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Here's Tannehill. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. So we'll change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 10 yards, good for the Saints, 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now the Saints' 3rd-round pick back in April. It's Kendre Miller. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Carr going to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Past the 20. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline. Touchdown, Saints! Michael Thomas, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. A man who played collegiately at nearby Tulane, it's Tajay Spears. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Running from the gun with Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun again with Spears. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The Spears with another carry. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. And here's a give to Spears. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quality run by Kamara, who's the same dependable and often spectacular back the Saints drafted in 2017. Another season of nearly 900 yards rushing and 500 receiving yards.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now this time Carl throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
Good catch and a 1st down by Johnson, who's really benefited from a move to tight end the last 2 seasons. Over 500 yards and a team-leading 7 touchdown catches last year. Feels like we haven't even seen the best of him yet.
A beautiful fake. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
We both know it's difficult, but they've been able to handle this out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Carr on the bootleg. This is caught. Touchdown. Throwing touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. A misconnection there. He's hit almost 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Tannehill. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he will have
this nigga is standing right there. What the fuck?
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion is Phillips. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it more. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could.
What the fuck, bro?
Pick there certainly would have been nice.
Niggas ain't trying to be great out here.
4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
Happy with being mediocre.
Away for the 4th time today.
Nigga, move. What the fuck? Oh, these motherfucking play call sheet is being generous. We trying to put our foot on this boy's throat. Fuck that. All right, Derek. What you got for me, big dog? What we need? Not too far.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take
gotta be zone, bro. This
risks.
nigga can't be stupid enough to man up with us.
Throwing on first.
That man covered us. Let's go.
Open man downfield is Johnson. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
You almost got there, too. Good throw, Derek. How much we need? I don't know where we at. Oh, the 49. Are y'all still on that bullshit? Okay, cool.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
You've been on that linebacker.
Now Carr. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Oh!
4 seconds to go in the half. Here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Controller dead as fuck, boy.
55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
It's a new season, so both these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Fuck that. We're not having that.
As always, to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This man blitzing the shit out of me again, son. What we doing?
Carr now on first down.
He didn't blitz.
On a slant, complete.
Ooh, that shit definitely looked like a 0. Oh, he did.
After a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. Play action. Now it's Carr. That one complete downfield to Thomas. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Despite writing it down,
I see you, Mike. Welcome back, my boy.
And we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
This definitely looks like a blitz, man. I know Mo, huh?
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Carr. He completes it to Olave. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
We haven't ran the ball for real. This nigga just so easy to pass on.
1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara.
Right.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's get you in the
second half
involved.
The first half, they've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Kamara.
All right.
About 3 at the 14-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the
Oh my God, bro.
Pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
I don't know what the fuck to do now. Put a nigga in a state of depression. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? There you go.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Come on, break a tackle, man. This Taysom Hill. The fuck? Substitute. That's fine. Stay at the crib. You take the rest of the night off, my boy.
Setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Sit your ass down, Michael. I don't know. Halftime. You're one of the last niggas we need to be without.
Try to pound it in, Kamara.
Ooh. Hey, bro, you want that end zone. I see it. I see it.
Even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We ain't gonna force that bitch to you, though.
Passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
I'm trying to crush this nigga, man. Last time I played in MLG, a nigga beat me 54-0. Somebody got to smell my cologne today.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Mario's still lit over here too. What up, boy? Hit this nigga. Oh, I missed that. Shit, good run.
Let's try to come back from a
Good run.
4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have
I gave that man like a sliver. He slid through that bitch. That's crazy.
Let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Get there. What the fuck was that?
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
I thought that fucking play was illegal. Or was it something different?
Him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Man, I see you, Jalen.
Maybe a yard up to the 43.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Tannehill.
That was the guy I was going to be on, too. That shit's stupid.
First down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5
Fuck.
on 3rd and 4.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size.
Definitely the nigga I was going to be on.
But he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction. I was able to track the ball in another.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hand off to Spears.
I wanted to kill this nigga. Come on, man. Protect the shutout.
7 yards on the pickup.
Where's y'all on?
Leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Here's Spears on 2nd.
Oh, my God, bro.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it?
You had to be in base or something the whole game? What are y'all doing?
Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Henry out of the pistol.
There you go. 5'6".
Only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 33, here's 2nd down at 7.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Oh!
And that is incomplete.
Pete! That's the way to react to that shit, 20.
Hang on, it's 3rd down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Yeah, I want a big play off this shit, bro.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
I'd like a big play off this shit. What y'all got for me?
Here's Tannehill.
You're there, Kamara. I mean Kamara, fucking Lattimore.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Tannehill on target to Burks. First down.
That's a perfect play to run against that, though.
The margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Go. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
That's what I like to see. Discipline. Honey Badger, my nigga.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd.
Go Tigers.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Oh, that nigga keep hitting that shit all day. It's like that. Oh!
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses.
All right, well, let's be stout, man. This man here trying to put a drive together.
Or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense.
What's wrong with you niggas?
You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
No, don't fucking push the nigga.
Shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. We are through 3 quarters.
This is ignorance, man. I don't know what the fuck wrong with these dudes.
You are watching the NFL.
Push the niggas 3 yards forward.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Henry again.
No, that nigga's so big. Oh, that's so frustrating. This nigga's huge. Pause.
Finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Good drive, bro.
And he's got it.
Man.
The score is now 31-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And Kamara with a call on 1st down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And
Jesus.
Met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
to throw.
No, get down, bro. Get out of bounds. You don't need no nonsense with you getting hit stick. Already done lost Mike. Nonsense.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. A give to Williams, running right. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll go down at the 28. 57 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
At halftime, he had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's the occasional ball carrier. It's Taysom Hill. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup.
I'm so scared this nigga will fumble, but I should have kind of challenged him on that one.
You saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Carr. This one taken in by Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Kamara up the middle.
Good run. That's way to bounce off niggas.
The 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. I think all teams probably
The offense has been phenomenal today. Really one drive.
This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin. And looking
after the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Tannehill. Over the middle into the hands.
Kill this nigga, man.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the first before he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up.
I don't think nobody got no picks this game.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points.
Shit, Cam, you've been quiet too.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
Ah, what the fuck, bro? I reacted to that. They playing me every time, bro.
Play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute.
Oh my God.
Catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Man, what the fuck?
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards.
I know he's supposed to get his head bust just then, but okay.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Good shit.
Spears dances by at the 20, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 52 yards on the ground for him now.
The biggest fucking hole.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Damn. I hear you, big dog. Well, let's not get anybody hurt. Wise decision. Cause Michael Thomas on the shelf right now. Hopefully my nigga's straight. It was just a bruise or some shit.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Damn, son, these niggas. You should have just snapped it, bro. Call timeout.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
Oh, yeah. Carr was off a beam. 20 for 21. 158.3. I see you, big dog. That's the way to start your career in the city.
To take on the Carolina Panthers.
Modest day for the God.
They go down to defeat here in the opener.
I see you.
They'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
Kendra, what up? I see you, though, Jamal. You look like a nigga that's going to contribute. The God.
You've been watching the NFL
on that long this nigga out for. There you go. Real nigga anonymous. All right, we had a lot of these, though. Dropped interceptions. What up with that? Alonta, you definitely had one. Fuck position you play? Fullback with a pass deflection. So nobody recovered them fumbles in, huh? Crazy. Young Derek, you're a real one.